Hello there, Gemini. This is Cindy from the New Moon Tarot. I'm a practicing witch and a tarot card reader. And this is a general love reading for Gemini for the week of June 22nd. If this one doesn't resonate, please check your other placements. If you'd like to order your own private reading, all of my information is below. And if you're a cross watcher, keep in mind that these energies might be reversed. All right, let's get started. So, a lot of you are feeling afraid, heartbroken. You're sort of facing some fears. You probably went through a bad breakup. We have the moon in reverse. And the thing to remember about the moon, it's associated with the unconscious mind, conscious mind. It's about fear, primal kind of animal fear almost. It's in some cases operating beyond your cognitive awareness. Former psych major here. What it basically is that you're operating out of a place of fear. I think a lot of you have gone through a very difficult time and you're holding on to that fear, which is totally understandable. The good news is with the Eight of Swords in reverse peeking out from behind there, I think you are releasing yourself from this self-imposed prison. Sometimes our own self-limiting behaviors hold us back when we really had the power the whole time. I mean, it's the whole Wizard of Oz thing. She had the damn shoes the whole time. You can release yourself from this, specifically from that heartache that you're feeling, the Three of Swords. Yeah, you went through a very painful breakup and you're still recovering, but you're slowly facing those fears and releasing it. So you don't have to be afraid. All right, we're going to look at the present situation, your energy, your new person's energy, because you have new love coming in, along with some advice and the outcome. So we have the Hanged Man, which is a sense of inertia, feeling stuck, feeling like you can't move forward no matter what you do. However, there's also the Six of Swords. A lot of you left a relationship. Now, the thing that's interesting about this leave-taking card, the Six of Swords, is that there's emotional burdens going with you. You can see that those swords are in the boat with the people. So she is taking those burdens with her and slowly dealing with them along the way. So, in the Nine of Cups, no, it's the Eight of Cups. She is, the figure is walking away, but those cups are, staying there. This is a little bit more emotional pain that you're feeling and still dealing with, like we saw with that moon in reverse. There's the Five of Swords, and I think this may be like you had a terrible fight with this person, like an awful, say the worst things that come into your mind kind of fight, and that's when you split. Or there is an internal struggle going on within you where you're trying to come to terms with something probably pretty painful. All right, let's take a look. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse and Strength in reverse. I think you're feeling, a little bit of a power outage here. You're not feeling in control and powerful. You've lost your happiness with the Ace of Cups. That can also indicate the Ace of Cups is an overflowing of emotion. It can be like really falling in love with someone, but it can be grieving someone too. No one said all the emotion had to be positive. It's working through that pain, it's dealing with it. Sometimes it's better just to let it out than to keep it in because it'll, fester. With the Five of Cups in reverse, though, I think you're letting go, but you're back and forth here. There's a, yes, I'm going to handle this. No, I'm not going to handle it kind of energy. The Five of Cups is regrets and focusing on your regrets. Kind of, hashing it out, thinking about it, playing it in your head. Let me know if any of that sounds familiar. I think we've all done that after a breakup. I think you're going to let that go. You're going to release it and move forward. That's not going to be easy, as evidenced by the Two of Swords. Um, I think in some respects, with the Seven of Cups here, you're kind of fantasizing about what might have been, what could have been, what I can do to fix this. You know, can I make them come back? Can I change myself? Can I change them? Like all of those scenarios that you play out in your head. That Two of Swords, I think you're choosing between moving forward and kind of staying tied a little bit to the past. And it's not easy. And the Four of Cups there is probably not liking your options available to you. There's a lot of indecision here, a lot of back and forth. Again, with the stuck energy, like with the Hanged Man up here, there's a little stuck energy here. We have the Tower. So you definitely had a Tower moment. I think a lot of things came crashing down around you. I think it's for you to figure out how you're going to, well, create a new path for yourself, because I think that's very strongly what's happening here. There's new love coming in for you, a new path, but I think you have to leave the old one behind, and that's hard. It's really, really hard. There's the Emperor in reverse, and the Emperor is all about tradition. He's all about order, authority. You may be feeling like this is a mess. I'm a hot mess. This situation's a hot mess. Like, nothing here is right. With the Nine of Swords, you're probably, spending some late nights considering what the hell's going on, thinking about things. There's a lot of mental energy here. The swords are all mental. They're all associated with the air signs, like you, Gemini. It's a lot of energy in your head, I think. I think you're deep in your head right now. But you're going to get out of it. Like I said, you have new love coming. So let's look at that person. The good or the bad thing, depending on your perspective, is this person has gone through some pain too. There's the Three of Swords here, just like you had it. Theirs is in the reverse position, along with the Ten of Wands, also in the reverse. So I think they're a little further down the path of dealing with this and kind of, moving on from a relationship. Whatever it was, though, they know what pain is. They know how it feels to be emotionally burdened by something. And I've always found that people that have gone through something are a lot more compassionate and a lot more, patient. So I think that's a good thing. With the Three of Wands here, I think they're focused on their future. What sort of ships are coming in for me? What new adventure is around the corner? Looking at the past can be helpful. It can give us perspective, but you can get lost in the past pretty easily. And I speak from experience. Looking forward is much more difficult because it's unknown, and that's a little scary, but I think that's what this person is doing. All right. We have the Four of Wands, along with the Queen of Wands. This person might be a fire sign, and for some reason, I'm feeling like it's probably Sagittarius. That's what's coming to mind. That's just an intuitive read. It could be any fire sign. This person, they're going to get your attention. You'll notice them. They're fun. They're exciting. They love to be flirtatious, but in not in like a fickle kind of way, more just like a fun-loving way. This is someone who would, flirt with an old man and, flirt with a waiter and flirt with a waitress. It's kind of an all-encompassing kind of thing. That Four of Wands is like a happy reception. It's a homecoming. You might meet this person like at a family event or or it means that this person is going to feel just very homey to you. Like they're comfortable. They're very you're just going to feel comfortable with them. And with that Page of Pentacles, there's a certain fascination here. I think this person's going to be a little fascinated with you too. they're going to be taken with you. All right. With that 10 of Pentacles, that is definitely long-term potential there, my friend. The 10 of Pentacles is a long-term relationship. It's having someone in your family. You're getting involved with them. You're falling in love. You're having children. You're, growing old together. It's a very long-term relationship card in a very real sense. And I love the Two of Cups. I've probably said this before if you've watched any of my readings, but that's a partnership card. It can happen with best friends, with someone in your family. It's someone who just, they get you. You can have silent communication with this person and they would perfectly understand everything that you were thinking. They would get everything. And I think the Knight of Swords is probably your energy here. They may be viewing you as a little bit cool at first. And I do think that that's probably going to be an issue. You're going to struggle a little bit. Letting someone in after you've been hurt is really hard. All right, let's look at your advice. So I'm taking it to mean, okay, we had the King of Wands, so again, with the fire energy. Specifically, I think Sagittarius. That Nine of Swords, I think your advice here is to kind of get out of your head a little. Stop overthinking it and just embrace that passion, maybe act rather than think. And there's the Four of Pentacles in the reverse behind there. And that is withholding energy. It's protecting yourself, sort of like guarding yourself. You're waiting for something bad to happen. And you can't kind of spend your life that way where you're bracing for impact. Sometimes you just have to open up only when you're ready and only if that person is trustworthy. Like very much trust your own instincts on this one. Okay, let's look at your outcome. So we have the Two of Pentacles. You may be, juggling, trying to make a decision here, back and forth, like, what should I do about this? The Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady, wins the race. He's the most thoughtful knight. So I don't think anything that you're going to do is going to happen super fast. I think you're going to think about it. You're going to study it, do all your research, your due diligence, before you move forward. There's also the Page of Wands. I think this person's going to kind of push you a little bit down your path. Kind of invite you to find that excitement again and that warmth. With the Queen of Wands up there, this person's just going to be, charming and fun and romantic and exciting. So you're definitely going to get a little bit of a push that way, but it's not a bad push. It's more like a helpful hand. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what your thoughts are. And if you've met someone like this, because some of you might have just met this person, please like and subscribe since I do free weekly readings all the time on YouTube. And have a fantastic day. Bye.